Another domino has fallen in the industry lawsuits regarding real estate commissions. What happened earlier this week and how could this affect buyers, sellers, and real estate agents? I'll give you another overview as fast as I can. Now, before we get started today, I'd just like to quickly point out that my co-agents have voiced a hatred for this lamp behind me. Now, for background on the lawsuits against the National Association of Realtors, their affiliated MLSs, and the brokerages in question, please see my first video in the series. It's linked in the description, and it'll appear at the end of the video if you're watching on YouTube. Earlier this week, on Tuesday, September 5th, court documents were filed, and it is being reported that Anywhere Real Estate reached a settlement agreement with the plaintiffs critically in both the Burnett and Moehrl cases in both Missouri and Illinois, respectively. Anywhere Real Estate includes brands you might be familiar with, such as Century 21, ERA, Sotheby's, and Coldwell Banker, just to name a few of the more common brands within their portfolio. Inman Real Estate News is reporting that Anywhere Real Estate agreed to a settlement of approximately $83 million, along with an agreement to change its practices. Now, this is a preliminary agreement and it has to be approved by the court. Additionally, what those details are on the change of practices won't be revealed until the settlement is approved. However, one of the attorneys for the plaintiffs in the Burnett case, Michael Ketchmark, did make a statement on Tuesday following the court filing, calling on the National Association of Realtors to change its practice of allowing the real estate industry to use its, meaning NAR's, rules as a vehicle for raising commissions in the sale of homes. Again, the plaintiff's argument is that the clear cooperation requirement unnecessarily requires a seller to pay a commission to the buying agent, thus inflating the seller's closing costs. The plaintiffs would rather that a buyer pay for their own agency as part of their closing costs, or that the US just pivot to a model as they do in Australia and the UK, where most buyers are unrepresented. Again, it is important to emphasize that this is only a preliminary settlement agreement and only between Anywhere Real Estate and the plaintiffs in these cases. However, it is an indication that change to traditional buyer agency may be coming to our industry. We could see a movement in the industry towards listings where sellers are provided the option of paying zero toward buyer agent commissions. For those properties, buyers would have to either hire their own agent as an additional out-of-pocket expense or alternatively work directly with the listing agent and go unrepresented, if such is allowed by both the broker and state in question. The Burnett case is set to go to trial in just a couple weeks in mid-October. I'm anticipating a lot of news happening between now and then. How will things shake out? Be sure to like and comment, and to stay up to date, subscribe so you can be empowered with information. I'm Ted Bland with Libertas Real Estate, and remember, the best way to pay me a compliment is to tell your friends, family, and coworkers about me.